All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. Not even sure why I keep calling the show Trading Bitcoin. It's kind of trading everything. But in any case, you see the background behind me, full steam ahead. This is why I was busy all day and this video is coming late. That's the main reason. The other reason is I didn't want to look like a total idiot considering what I said about the Bitcoin price yesterday, and I was waiting for it to go back up to approximately the same level that I made my statements at during the video yesterday, because had I done this video first thing in the morning with Bitcoin about to break $29,000, this could have been a very different video, but I still used the crashing thumbnail just to get everyone totally confused. But let's go to the charts and see what's going on. All right, come on, Zoom, cooperate here. And let's go. Oh yeah, New Zealand should be awake. Australia should be awake. So here's the weekly chart. The weekly chart, unlike this morning in the United States, when it was sitting right here as a red candle, basically a sliver above 29,000, we are back to a respectable $31,500, which is approximately where we were at the start of video yesterday. And yesterday, I was somewhat bullish on the situation. I like this weekly MRI buy candle. If we can get this thing looking like a similar candle to right now at candle close or higher, I will be pretty bullish going into next week. Let's take a look at our position chart. Now, I could lie to you guys and say that I was so confident that by end of day today, we were going to rally, that I'm going to go ahead and stick, buy 40% Bitcoin right here, buy 40% Bitcoin, because I would have done it back when it fell below 30,000. I'm actually not going to do that, but here's what I am going to do. I would like to get into a bullish trade. I don't care that I'm flip-flopping. I really don't care. It doesn't matter. But I'm not doing it today. But I am going to set this up. Buy 20%, not buy, 20% long, 20% bullish, 20% bullish. I'm just going to put bullish. I just want to make these things shorter. And of course, we can change the color to green. That's good. Okay. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to stick it like here. Okay. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait another day. We have 2 days and 3 hours to go. Okay. I'm going to stay patient. Had we fallen and stayed above 30,000 and then we're crossing this $31,000 line, I would have been way more cavalier. But honestly, this move scared me this morning. I was happy that I was in all cash. I'm like, oh man, am I an idiot? Did I drop this bearish position and now we're going to crash to 20,000? That's not how I think. The way I think is the move was to exit. It hit my stop loss. That's exactly where we are now. Okay. Someone says Binance investigation caused the drop. I have no idea. I'm sure people are going to say that the Congress bill by Cynthia Loomis and some other guy caused the big rise. I think that bill is more positive than negative. I think that bill is bullish instead of bearish. I'm not going to get into the reasons why. I don't really do news shows anymore. It's up to you guys to figure it out. But I think it's more bullish than bearish. I like it. I'm not going to chase right now, considering we just moved on a short-term scale. I can't even go to the daily chart, right? The daily chart is not very useful. Let's go to the shorter term chart. if you look at the 1 hour chart, we are coming up on an MRI sell. So I'm not going to mess with it now. Like I wouldn't go long now. When was the time to go long? Probably on this green star candle, right at $30,000. But I didn't stream at this time. That would have been at noon Eastern time. I wasn't streaming. I was just busy working. Got my Twitter account verified, by the way. It's becoming important to verify, and it helps a lot with scammers. I just submitted another attempt to verify my Instagram. If I get rejected again, that's the one with the most scammers. If I get rejected again, I can try again in 30 days. We'll see. Anyway. So that's the 4 hour chart. Let's go to the 1 hour. Oh, sorry, it's the 1 hour chart. Let's go to the 4 hour chart. Someone pointed this out to me this morning. Now look at the beautiful top on a 4 hour chart. This was the 6th of June, so yesterday. This 4 hour chart. Topped beautifully on an MRI 4 hour. And here we are just getting started. I'm going to delete this line. I don't think it's important right now. I like this. So I know some people might see this as a downward slope and trend line. I like this. See, to me, and this is the important part, it depends on what matters more to you. To me, the fact that we are now above all the moving averages and they're crossing over is way more important than being under this trend line. I think it's easy to break this trend line right now. Maybe we need to pull back one more time to the moving averages and then break it. But I am more bullish right here, right now, than I would be at the last high right here. And once we can break over above this high, I think it's really good at that point. All right, before I go on, guys, please join us at the Financial Summit, Dominican Republic, which is taking place August 1 to 6. It's an incredible event for traders, money managers. I mean, if you're a beginner, I will send you all of my education so that you're not a beginner by the time you show up. This is geared a little bit towards intermediate traders. If you are signing up as a beginner, try not to sign up last minute so that you have plenty of time to just catch up on at least basic TA and basic risk management. And join us. The castle is absolutely incredible that we have rented for the event in the Dominican Republic. These pictures are from Dubai. You can see the desert, you can see your private pool. And once this little video ends, that's when you see the location and date. This is the castle. Okay, that's the castle, fully rented out. It's all ours. This is where we're going to be having a great time for 5 nights. Okay, next, yeah, follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube. We can really use 1,000 subscribers. It would be great. We're going to try to post Bitcoin education on here as well. Not Bitcoin education, sorry, trading education on here as well. So we'll see. Okay. Next. This is the one-day chart. The one-day chart is generally irrelevant unless we can get out of this horizontal range. So I'm not going to talk about it much. I love the CMF. Look at the CMF, the MACD, the RSI, volume is coming back. These are all very bullish metrics right here. I like these metrics. They are very bullish. And, you know, we still have a very suppressed funding rate. Traditional markets. Let's see what happened today. Markets are already closed. GBC premium. Bitcoin needs to start rallying, and then GBC premium is going to go away. Oil, I remain very bullish on oil. You guys know that. It's my most confident position, and it's going to stay that way for a little while. Gold is a basket case, doesn't matter. S&P also rallied. You see this wick right here? Man, if the S&P can break above this high, I think Bitcoin is going to have a great time moving to the upside. Hopefully, the S&P has reversed and we start going up. I personally don't care what's causing it. It can be inflation. It can be whatever. As long as the S&P is rising, Bitcoin will be rising. And the good news for you Bitcoiners, I believe the S&P is going significantly higher. I am still a huge bull of the S&P 500. I am also bullish on the US dollar. And it may sound crazy. How is Stone bullish on the US dollar? How is Stone bullish on the US stock market? Well, at the same time, bearish on the United States. I am very bearish on the United States. I think the United States is becoming a complete and utter disaster. But while it's becoming a complete and utter disaster, people around the world will rush into the US dollar and into American companies, because people around the world have a hard time realizing what a disaster the United States is becoming. And I think they will realize what a disaster the United States is becoming when it eventually splits up between Democrats and Republicans, because I think that's where it's headed. But we're still a good 8 to 9 years away from that situation. And then all of this is going to go to hell in a handbasket, basically. But until then, I think the S&P has a bright future, and very likely so does the US dollar. Speaking of the US dollar, let's go and take a look. Oh, wait, there was a stock I needed to look at. Shoot. Oh, Costco. It was Costco. Look at Costco. Look at the beautiful weekly MRI top on Costco. Wow. Just wow. So if you have a lot of these stocks in your, if you did subscribe to the MRI notification service, right? Costs. There it is. Right, so on a weekly basis, you can see this beautiful MRI top right there. And what is Costco telling us now? Well, it's bullish on a daily basis, but bearish on weekly and monthly. So it's not time to get into this trade quite yet. On a daily scale, it actually just had an MRI top. So you do have to be careful here. It does still say bullish, but had we looked at this yesterday, it would have said MRI top on a daily scale, bottomed on extension C as well. So this is a really cool service. It is not my service. It is built by someone I know, and hopefully we're all going to be using it a lot more. Once I start trading again, once these financial summits get rolling, I'm going to focus on trading once again. And I'll be utilizing this a lot more. Also, some traders are utilizing this quite a bit already. Okay, so I think that's it. Oh, no, I was going to look at the FX. We do have to look at the US dollar. And yeah, I think it's going to go back up. Probably. It could also be in like this bubble phase. So right now, I would lean slightly bullish, but I wouldn't take any positions on FX. And of course, we do have to take a look at the Russian currency, the Russian ruble, and see how that's doing. Because as you guys know, I believe this is going to strengthen. I think this will break this green line at 55 rubles per dollar, strengthening the Russian ruble. Man, Turkey's in serious trouble. Serious trouble. All right, guys, this is pretty much it. Right before this video, I had to go and take a look at military summary channel just to get my own update, and it's looking rough. This is the Western map. They're a little slow to update it, but according to a very unbiased, neutral channel that just tries to update on what's going on in the military confrontation, this entire area, according to that channel, has been taken over by the Russians. That is not 100% confirmed. It's more like 80% confirmed. And if they do take over this entire area, like I said in the other stream, this is the really big battle right here for Lysychansk. This is the really big battle, and you can see how it's being encircled. And if they can encircle this, the Ukrainians here are in big trouble. They're also trying to encircle this and this. So there's like a circle here, and then the big circle there. If this can be encircled, then this becomes a lot easier to encircle. It's really interesting. And then there's a big battle going on over here in Donetsk, but that's slightly different part of the military confrontation. Really good channel. It's called Military Summary. He's also doing updates on Syria. So it's not just about Ukraine. It's about, it's I think every third video is about the military conflict in Syria between Turkey, Syria. US is involved still a little bit, and Russia is involved a little bit. But now it's mostly Syria versus Turkey because Russia and US are involved in this mess. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching, and see you all on the next one. Bye, guys. If you're new to the channel, the best way to start learning technical analysis is, of course, free. And you can do it on my website by clicking Learn Trading up in the corner on my tonevays.com website. And after that, you may want to consider some kind of paid education. Here's what I don't recommend. I don't recommend following a leader. I don't recommend following other people's trades. I recommend learning how to trade, coming up with your own strategy, and trusting in yourself. All right, guys. See you all tomorrow.